Right, so let's try that again. Yeah. I've taken my shawl off. It is cold in the freaking shop, man. Next time I do this, yeah, remind me to bring a jacket. So I'm working right here on a centerpiece of the dagger, and I want to do a bit of fluting in there. So I'm just busy carving away at it. In the meanwhile, drop a comment. Let me know what you're working on. If you're working. I've got no idea what the hell is going on with this thing. Keeps on muting my mic. He says, good morning, already in the shop. Yeah, man, I haven't gone to bed yet. So I've got a crap house full of work to do. And he says, good luck for the day. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Nick. Excellent, man. I'm glad. Is my sound back? Please tell me my sound is back. Ha! Okay. So is the sound good? Facebook user, geluk my verjaarsdag. Happy birthday to whoever that is, man. If you are commenting from the 48-hour Dagger Build-Off group, you need to start your comment with your name if you don't mind. Nick, how's it going, buddy? Excellent, man. Yeah, send me some photos, man. Yeah, dude. Okay, so sound is back, it looks like. I've kind of my USB ports on the laptop is overloaded, man. So we're just waiting for this freaking lockdown to get done so I can upgrade my my machine, yeah? And then we'll be styling. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to continue. Oh, let me just have a cup of coffee first. It's not Red Bull. It's Black Dragon. And won't believe it, there is actually a Black Dragon freaking energy drink. Not that I drink the stuff, but a mate of mine sent me a photo. Did I skip anything? So, oh crap. Focus. Focus, damn it. Yeah, so that's the centerpiece. And now, those slots are looking cool, but I want to carve them deeper and maybe a bit broader. So now we're going to go over to a ball burr. I think I might actually go in for a diamond burr. If I can find them. It's a nice and big one. So I'd like to get that slot like, man, currently it's 3 mil. I'd like to get it to like a 5 mil. That'll look cool. I don't even know what size this is, so let me just measure it up. Yeah. Thank you very much. That is greatly appreciated. Three and a friggin' something. 3.7 mil. 3.7. Don't know if that's going to make one. Oh, it will make a hell of a difference. It will make a big difference. But I don't know if I should just go deeper and not necessarily broader. I don't know. I don't know. Do I stick this thing in there? That's it. There's no coming back. Well, at least the guys watching will say, you know what? That moment when you hesitated before you screwed up, that was right there. It's exactly where it happened. Right there. So many minutes into this broadcast. That's where you ignored rule 1 and screwed up. Don't waste the coffee. Oh, that went down well. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. Don't fuck up. Yeah, that's looking better. I want to swing this over ever so slightly. I need to come a bit left on this. I don't do that. Is my mic back in? Sound back in? Yes, no? Sound? Yes? Ha! Thank you. This thing is driving me funky nuts. I think it might be something to do with the pitch of this thing, where it's kicking itself out, saying, hey, this oak is making way too much funky noise. Let me just kill this. And it auto mutes me. Thank you. There's quite a few guys in. Michael, Dan, Nick, Janet, Warren. Who else is in here? So if you're in here, sound off, man. Yeah, man, Nick, you're more than welcome. You know it, buddy. You know it. Let me know before you come out, right? Because there might be some stuff I would like for you to bring with, if you don't mind. It won't be big stuff, yeah. So it'll be stuff like honing stones, like that. Yeah. So 1 inch by 1 inch by I think it's a 6 inch honing stones. So I have a 240, a 150, 220, and a 400. But you get them in 1/4 inches, 6 inch by 1 inch wide. Man, I see they've got a gunsmith's combination. And the company is actually in Brooklyn. So I'll just have them ship it to your place if you don't mind, man. My order is actually with them has already been ready for a week and a bit, but they can't ship to South Africa. They can't ship to me. So, and now that my plans have changed, I'm no longer going to the US this year. Well, I might still just decide to go in August, because I see Blade Show has now been moved to August. So I'll get in touch with the ABS and see if I can do my master's submission then in August. And if I can, I might just be heading out that way, man. Thanks, Nick. That's appreciated, brother. That is really appreciated, man. So, Nick, what you up to at the moment? I know you're in lockdown as well, but what are you doing right at this minute? And then, more importantly, are you on your phone or are you sitting behind a Telling me my sound is back on. Yes, I have been working all night. This thing is giving me endless problems, and I even restarted my machine. It's telling me that it's picking up. I don't know, man. Nick, then go to bed, buddy. Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. Yeah. We shall chat a bit later. And I'm also wondering if it might not be switching off the microphone because I'm not saying anything. I don't know. Because it's not a dinky mic, it's a proper fucking microphone, yeah. So I don't know what the hell the problem is. Well, check that message in a moment. I just want to finish this channel, and maybe I should not look at the screen and look what I'm doing, yeah? Who's saying what? No Wi-Fi. No. That was David Fourie mentioning me in a comment on a post I did. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, man. Yeah, David. Yeah, I am a bit bugged, but that's why we invented coffee, right? To stay up all night and do stupid things. CNC drawings, buddy. David, we need to chat, buddy. Excellent. Nick, have a good one, buddy. JB Blades, how's it going, dude? So I'm still at it. Why the fuck I decided to start this build-off? No one knows. Oh, I see bladesmiths and knife makers around the world are a bit bored. Let's do something to get these oaks off their asses. And I end up fucking working my ass off. Yeah. He's not on, man. I was not planning on working this fucking hard. So the next build-off, I am picking an easy knife to make. No fancy shit, no carving, no nothing. I should have just made one of my standard daggers. The standard dagger I can do in like freaking 12 hours, man. Then it's done. Maybe we should do a 12-hour build-off. show you the biggest. Trevor! Yeah, buddy, you can say that. I haven't gone to bed yet. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. Doing the magic? Dude, I'm just trying not to fuck up. I've already done that once on this build. I don't want to do it again. Yeah. And then so lack of sleep is kind of getting to me. Because obviously I can't measure for shit if I haven't slept. All right, so let me just get this thing up there. So, according to the drawing, let's get that out. And I draw in full scale, by the way. Yeah, so there's the drawing. Then I go and make the parts. Yeah. So I made all of them with all the little curls and the bells and whistles, the whole thing. Yeah. But now if you're going to have a look at the actual part that I ended up with, you'll notice that is a missing piece at the bottom there that I took off because I'm oversized. And it's not just on one, it's on every single fucking piece except the quillen, except that crossguard. Yeah. The section in front of the blade, the middle section, and the freaking pommel at the back. And the sad part about the pommel is I had that really, really small little detail in there. Yeah, that bottom part. So two lips with an undercut in between them. And I had to take that out because it ended up too long. This thing was sticking up here. Yeah, so it was about 25 mil, 1 inch longer than it should be, which just tosses out the proportions. And if the proportions on the thing isn't right, in other words, the look, the blade ratio to the handle ratio to the quillion ratio, we talk about the balance in the knife, and it's got nothing to do with the balancing shit in your finger. If that doesn't look right, then, well, it'll always, there's something wrong with this knife and you can't put your finger on it. That's that type of the job. So I had to drop detail from there, which gave me about 7 mil. Now the quillen is in. Now I'm just working on the spacer, and I have to take off about 5 mil off the spacer as well. Then we've got mammoth ivory. Crap, left is right. Mammoth ivory handle. Sorry, my bench overhead lights. Let me just kill them. Oh, and now you should be able to see. Crap, it's just lights all over the place, right? You can't see anything yet. And then the part I'm the saddest about is just that bottom piece on the pommel. And unfortunately, I ground that off first. I should have done that last, because I could have sacrificed something else. But I can't sacrifice that detail. It just looked odd. Yeah. But there's the dagger so far. So it's back into proportion. It looks cool. It fits the hand, which is the most important thing. Crossover grip is there. The seed onto the blade is nice and tight. I like it. It's crisp. And so in an ideal world, I would now go and silver solder those three pieces, that one, and that one together. But I've got a sneaking suspicion that I'm not going to be doing that. I want to do location pins, but I ground away the sections that the location pins would have gone in through. The reason I don't want to silver solder it up now is, man, I've got another idea. I want to maybe do some gold inlay on this once I can actually travel to my wife's jewelry studio. Yeah. Because we're under lockdown, I can't do that. Yeah. So I don't know, man. Pierre, good morning, buddy. So I honestly don't know what to do. Maybe I should just leave it as a stackable at this point. And when I'm actually saying, okay, fine, this thing is now done, then I can take it apart and silver solder those up. because I don't want to do location pins now. I will just drill through and screw up the fittings. And that is something I obviously do not want to do. Yeah. Because that'll just be sad. But now I'm left with a spinner. You can spin the quillen. And that is no good. So I might just end up soldering it in any case. But for all intents and purposes, all the major component manufacturing on this is done. Everything is nice and centered. Everything is straight, which is cool. What happens on the left happens on the right, which is brilliant. That detail in the center is now looking a bit better. Yeah, so I can now go and take it apart again. And Werner, how's it going, brother? It meets the requirements. Yeah. It does. That it does. But also, I don't want to skimp, man. No. I need to. This blade is still 1.5 mil thick on the edge, so I haven't ground the blade yet. So I need to go and do that. Yeah, I need to do that. And it's you know me, man. It's not a matter of meeting requirements. It is pushing your ability. Yeah. So every piece you do, you want to make it as stunning as possible, and obviously cram as much work in there as physically possible without going completely overboard or completely stupid, which apparently I've done on this one. Robert, good morning, sir. Good morning. So if you guys are commenting from the 48-hour Dagger Build group, please start your comment with your name, because as you can see, you will be the faceless Facebook user, because out of groups, I can't get your personal information, yeah, because I can't grant my software access to your information on your behalf, yeah. Badner, I like the way you think, buddy. I like the way you think. I do like the way you think. What I should be doing is taking photos with my webcam. Yeah. Because this thing, you see, it doesn't really like focusing. It likes focusing back here. Right all the way back there. That it likes focusing, but up close, it doesn't like it, man. It really doesn't. Janet, have a good day and thank you for joining me. Yeah. Your company was pleasurable. As always, appreciate you popping in, man. Have a good one. Pierre is saying, yeah, dude, I kind of finished my coffee. The mug is cold already. Yeah. But if I now go and make coffee, you guys are going to staring at my chair for how long ever it takes to do that. Mark Tudor, yeah. Mark is out in the US, Atlanta. He also competed in the 48-hour Dagger Build-Off, and I desperately need a haircut, right? We desperately need a haircut. And I actually found my clippers, so I can do it, yeah. But, I mean, winter's coming, and I've got 2 freaking T-shirts on, and I'm sitting with my little thingy, because it's fucking freezing in my shop, yeah. Nou, lekker so ouem. Wel, ek is 'n ouem. Liam is asking me, yeah, dude. Well, I am still awake. And here I thought you were still keeping me company, buddy. Damn it. Dude, if I had a cigar, we would be smoking. Yeah, to make me a cup as well, buddy. Korean over here. Nice, lukewarm. Yeah, not too hot. Filter. Black. Hot. Yeah, if you do espresso, I'll take 3. Thank you. An espresso and filter coffee, proper filter coffee, there's no need for milk and sugar. If it's like really crap shit, just add 2 sugars, man. Excellent, Marky. Have a good one, buddy. I'm glad to see you guys are in a good mood, because I had to chop detail out of the design, because I apparently can't measure if I let me try my eyes. Maybe I can see better. Crap, that needs a bit of a clean. So I'm now getting tired, man. And I still need to go and grind this fucking blade. Oh, hell. You know, I can't focus there, but I can focus here, which is a lot more important. Okay, so all the file work is done with a second cut file. Those little needle files. Really cheap, 10 in a packet for like $180. This one here is a 4th cut. It's called a riffler file, so it's bendy. Yeah, it's triangle file. And I use this one to as sandpaper to go and cut, get rid of crap I can't see. Even with my fucking glasses, I can't see. Oh, crap. I've now worked so long without my glasses, my eyes don't want to focus with them on it. So we just skip it and continue. So I'm using this as a file to get rid of the cheap-ass needle files, marks on the material before I start hand sanding. So why don't I start hand sanding straight off? Because I want sharp corners, yeah? And a sandpaper will not give you sharp corners. To get a sharp corner, you need to remove the material until you've got a sharp corner. And sandpaper's purpose is there to just remove scratches. So very little material. Only scratches. And if you press hard with your sandpaper, what you'll do is you'll start rounding over those corners, and that's obviously something you don't want. Well, unless it's a look you're going for. But in this instance, it's not the look I'm going for. Yeah. Liam is in bed with his fucking files, right? You reckon if he spends quality time with them, they'll get personally acquainted, yeah? And he literally sent me a photo. He's in bed with his files, yeah. So I can actually show you the photo. Liam, dude. Apparently my Wi-Fi's gone for crap. You see that? Yeah, that's the photo he sends me. He's in bed with his files. And now apparently they having nightmares about fluting. But you'll enjoy it, man. If you are happy in your own head and you like spending a vast amount of time alone, shall I dare say playing with yourself, then knife making is for you. $5. Yeah, man, they are dirt cheap, dirt cheap. But if you now go and get like fourth cuts, and I understand that you get up to a 6th cut. I'm not too sure. It's one of those little urban myths. I don't know. Oh, before I forget, I have got butcher's blocks. Fat South Africa actually has butcher's blocks. So the guys that spend time in my shop, that big brush I use to clean the steel, yeah, they've got those, and they're I think it's about in the region of $350. The one I'm using was apparently imported from the UK at 700 and something rand. I bought it off of a local supplier. But the fat ones are cool. Fat South Africa gave me a sample, and I got to use it yesterday, but it works like an absolute charm, and it's a local thing, yeah? And they've got stock. Done. I'm not 100% sure how much stock. This is X stock, so what that means is they bought it in for a specific client, and the client has gone, unfortunately, gone belly up. Well, this is a couple of years ago, and they came across boxes of the stuff in their storeroom. And all the guys at Fat has been with me for training, so they know I use it, and they contact me saying, "Hey, we've got X amount of these things. We'll sell them to you at cost price." And I said, "Nope, I'll just let everyone know, and they can contact and buy directly from you at my cost," which is brilliant. So they don't want to make money off of it, which is really nice, and that's why I support Fat. So these are the guys that supply me with my files, my abrasives, my everything, and the guys have become good mates over the last couple of years. And the nice thing is not just Fat South Africa. Yeah, the guys from Germany come out once a year, and then when they're out here, they make a point to pop in. Yeah, and which is cool, which is really, really cool. Yeah, it means they value the feedback we give them, and it's not just my feedback. If you guys tell me, "Hey, we don't like this," blah 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 blah, I actually let them know. We've got an issue with a specific abrasive. Well, I tell them, and they sort it out, man. And they fairly often they bring me new abrasives that they are considering launching in South Africa, and I give them an honest opinion. And it's not a thing of trying to blow smoke up their asses, but I can't see that this is cheaper or works better than competitors. I'll tell them straight, which I think is why they keep on coming back. Yeah. This one I did a really botched job. So what you guys up to? Aside from watching me, and you can't really see what I'm doing. I'll tilt the cam down in a moment. Why I'm filing, but you can't really see what I'm filing. I'm filing right here. So I'm really just sharpening up all those little edges, getting rid of the file I used to hog these out, getting rid of its scratch marks. And then the next step, oh, you got a nice view of my boop there. Don't worry, I'm working on it. I should maybe get my cell phone into the broadcast. Let me do that. Let me invite myself. This is going to take a while. I need to connect. What the hell did I do with my phone? I need to connect via WhatsApp to my phone. I don't know if anything happening. Nothing? Marky Mark, what are you saying, buddy? It was inevitable. It was going to happen, but you play with yourself. Yeah, it's all about the file handle. Yeah, so these once again are fats, and they are made for needle files, not necessarily theirs. But it's a brilliant design. It's nice and thick in the hand. It actually fills your hand. These small little ones, they give you cramps. But the nice thing is you can pull this off and actually fit it into a proper handle. But with the Riffler files, what I like about this is you can use, that file is like that. So it's tilted in both ends, this side and that side. And that entire handle fits, or the entire bend fits into the handle, which is brilliant. And it fits any file on the market. They are fairly expensive, but every month I buy one. I think they're 180 Rand, South African Rand. So, like, I don't know, $10, 180 Rand. Yeah, it's about $10. How come I can't send myself an invitation? Who can't? Mark, I'm going to send you the invitation. You're more than welcome if you want to join. Yeah, but I need to have it on WhatsApp so I can click on it. And get myself in the broadcast. And yeah, I can bring in up to 6 people. Yeah, a lot of guys will say, Neil says, I'm just going to say Neil Sell. I am backstage. Oh. That's no good. Yeah. Let me bring myself into this broadcast. Sorry. Come on, man. This is killing me. My phone is on complete mute. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So what we can do now is I can stick you overhead. Yeah. Oh, crap, I don't want to open Bigsby. Fucking stupid thing. How's that? Yeah, let me just get this thing locked in place. And then I can add it right there. You can't really see anything, can you? If I bring it over to the side. Oh, crap cables. It doesn't want to reach here. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do here. I can tilt that out. And I can tilt this in. Yeah. Which will free up a bit more space there. And then this I can go there. Just want to get it to a point where this thing is actually focusing without popping my screen off the table. And I can move all of the wires out of my way. Yeah. And now I can focus purely on that camera there. And now you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh man, Mark, if you want to try clicking on that link, I can bring you in. Yeah. So back to files. I just need to adjust my light now. And am I going to bump my head against this thing? Yes, I am. You can't really see what I'm doing, because it won't allow me to adjust the quality. Maybe I can. Hold on. Video. Oh, I can mute and unmute video. I can leave. Well, that really sucks. What is this 50 thing? Like that. Okay. Okay. Man. I don't know. Settings. Let's have a look at that. No, this is Samsung. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't get it any better. I'm sorry. And the thing is, if I turn the light out of the way, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. But then I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah. And at this point in time, it's more important for me to see than for you to see. Who's up here? Sound off. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. So you should still be able to hear what I'm saying through my big microphone. See, I don't know if you can pick up that is slightly off center. So I'm just going to come in here with a burr. And just put it to the left ever so slightly. That is better. Then I go back one facet. And now you'll see that this side, well, I don't know if you can pick that up, but that side is slightly broader than this side, which means this side needs to go down. And the sheer fact that I can actually still see the scribe line on the edge means that this side wasn't brought down far enough. So my pressure is on the edge to get to the scribe line first, and then I slightly bring over my file, tilt it over until I hit the flat. And there we go. Now this back end here. So you leave the corners for last. A lot of guys make the mistake and they want to go for the corners first. Do the edges, the corners are easy to just blend in. We're back up to 6, Mark. As people start waking up, yeah, but maybe I should do a sing and dance, make it more entertaining. Yeah. I've got the same issue on this shoulder, but I'm not on the scribe line yet. Exciting, the life of a knife maker, isn't it? Who's saying what? Is anyone saying anything? It's not that bad, man. And the thing is that the fine file work is something I really, really enjoy. I can sit and do this for fucking hours, man. But when it comes to hand sanding, damn, dude, I don't have the patience. I don't know. It boils down to the same thing. But surface conditioning, like I'm doing now, is a necessary evil. It's not something I really enjoy. But I like getting those crisp corners, and that's the only way to do it. So just muddle through, man. Try not to screw up too badly. And things in general turn out okay. Might just have to break for breakfast as my stomach is growling at me at the moment. How long have I been doing this? 58 minutes, yeah? So we're going to stop. Playing with yourself and blowing. Yeah. Wagner is one of the few guys that pick up on the nice subtleties of knife making and why it's predominantly a male hobby. It's the blowing and playing with yourself, apparently. So let's see if I can bring that in closer. Yeah, see, it doesn't want to focus, but nice sharp corners. And that is what I'm after. Yeah. That's all right. I've got sharp. Ooh, bit of a dodgy there. Now trying to do this out of hand like I'm doing now and not having it clamped down in a stable environment, that can get away from you very, very quickly. Because the piece is rocking and your hand is rocking, you're not supporting the file with a second hand. That can get you into trouble really quickly. And you almost never want to use a file one-handed. So all I'm doing now is I'm coming in and on the bottom corner, I am squaring up. Oh, you can't see. On the bottom corner, I am squaring up. So I'm spending time making sure that every single facet, the right and left, is actually the same size. Because I didn't give those corners the attention they deserve, and I am right-handed, so the left corner will be 99.9% of the time it will be smaller than the right corner, and it's just a matter of slight pressure just on that corner to bring everything back in alignment. Unless you screw up like I'm doing there. Oh, you enjoy, buddy. I think I'm ready for hand sanding on this. It's fun, isn't it? Fun watching other people work. So now from the filing, there are little burrs left over on the edge. Now those will be removed when I sandblast, but then it means I'll have to blast excessively on the edge. Therefore, those edges I've spent time getting really, really crisp will be washed out. And if I wanted them washed out, I would have not paid so much attention, right? So I want the sharp edge, so I'm not sure to take the burr off now, and I can just lightly brush it with the airbrush, with the sandblaster, and it'll just nicely crisp it up. I see I've got a lathe mark in there, which I obviously didn't work out. Didn't finish off, so I might have to get with a Crytex wheel, just get in there. Just to get rid of all of those little marks there. Because whoever ends up with this, I do not want them to see my dodgy lathe skills, right? See again with the blowing. Right, so I need to get onto a bench peg. So we can do that. Try to rotate this up so you get a proper top view. Yeah. And then I'm also going to do a side by side. Have fun, buddy. Jacques, good morning. What is Mark saying? Yeah, man. I should actually. I don't know if these guys are gonna probably freak out if I start playing music, so we won't do that. Yeah. So I can only play music when I am not broadcasting. Yeah. Because Facebook gets its knickers in a twist, especially if the songs are copyrighted, which is good because artists make their money that way, but not so good for my sanity. And also, you don't want to hear me sing. Yeah? Because that will just be awkward for everyone. Alrighty, so one of the best kept secrets of cleaning off bronze, especially on fancy filing, yeah, lots of divots, is called Crytex wheels. Jewelers also refer to them as rubber wheels. Oh, crap. I just want to see if I've got one that's already loaded. Yeah, I do. So that's good. Oh, and right in the spot where you should be seeing is my light. So what I will do is I'll move my light that way. How's that? Yeah? You crap. That should be good. That should be good. All right, so it's these little rubber wheels. So it's an abrasive impregnated little wheel. And those to clean off bronze work like an absolute charm. And you can shape them. You get a blank, which is just a square face. And then you get a knife edge, which is a sharp little one. Now I only buy the blank or the standard one. And I use a Moor's disc, which is like a grinding disc. Yeah. Or much rather like a cutting disc. For an angle grinder, I use those to just shape the rubber wheel into whatever shape and form I want, as opposed to buying a multitude of shapes. You guys actually see what I'm doing here. Let's rather do that, yeah. No. Yeah, we're done. Do we have sound again? Do we have sound again? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, no. And if you look carefully, my face should be completely blue at the moment. So I've just flattened that around bit. Excellent. So I've just flattened that rounding I had on the Moore's disc, made it flat. And now I can get onto that flat. Actually remove that hard line. And obviously the more care you take on the lathe, the less you can clean up your hammer. Now, in normal circumstances, I wouldn't have taken this off the lathe until it is finished up to 1000 grit. But I don't have the luxury. Because to do this on the lathe takes seconds, man. So you perform the same action, same tools, same everything, but all I'm doing is while that is spinning, yeah, on the lathe, while it's spinning on the lathe, you just hold this thing there and you press the pedal just like that. And everything is done. All 8 facets is then cleaned. At the top, where I now have to go and clean up every single one. And you can't see, the top cam can't see what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm also working in the air so you actually see, but normally with support. And working in the air is giving me a backache at the moment. Okay, so I just killed the guy, Mr. Cell. Okay, so that was an hour and 17 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I am gonna call it there for now, as I'm desperate in need of a coffee. And a good stretch, I think. Thank you for joining me, as always. Better sound now? Is it good? It should be. Yeah, but I am going to love you, leave you, and call it there. Thank you very much for popping in. Yeah, and if you are so inclined, go and John, thank you, man. Go off into your garage and well, do something. Yeah, easy. Cheers, guys.